your dukes for another solid gold heat of the PartyPoker.com European Open 4. There's $500,000 in the prize pool, and only the winner from the 6 tonight will be guaranteed to go to the semis and grab a chunk of it. The runner-up tonight will have to fight it out in the Last Chance Saloon. 2 players playing this evening have already been crowned runner-up in this format, but no one's taken a title. Could it be one of these? Do they have what it takes?
I like taking part in all of these events and trying my best and hopefully making a bit of a name for myself. Obviously the money would be nice, it'd get me that Bentley that I want.
I'm an unknown entity coming here. They don't know any of my plays, any of my moves, and so obviously that's an advantage.
I like to think of myself as a winner, and that's where it stops. I don't think of anything but first prize, and I want to win the Party Poker European Open.
Playing poker is a very rewarding life. I have a 7-year-old son, so he's always excited when he sees me on TV.
I don't play on the television to get my face on the television. I actually play just because it's another poker tournament, and I think it's good value, these tournaments. You know, if you can get through your heat, you've got a good chance.
If I get people I don't really know, it's very difficult to win them over and sort of lull them into a false sense of security. A lot of the people I know on this table today, so it'll be kind of good fun, but I'm not in the frame of mind to have a very chatty day today. It's down to business today.
Another colorful heat of this European Open. Thrilled to be joined by a very opinionated poker player, Neil Channing. 100,000 per player chip-wise. The yellows are worth 1,000. The blues are 2. Reds 5K apiece. And of course, if you get them all, you go to the semis. Runner-up tonight in the turbo round. Cards is about to be flittered out for this first hand of the heat. Blinds 1 in 2,000. And interesting to see what, obviously, it's always interesting to see, Neil, exactly what kind of attitude Johnny Houston brings to the table, because he's fast, he's loose, he's aggressive.
Yeah, I'd imagine he won't mess about early on. I think he'll want to come out firing. Nick Slade is a player who, whenever I've played with him, he tends to be quite aggressive, and I'd imagine he'll be straight out of the traps.
Pass.
There we go. Folded the first hand exactly as I said he would.
And I think that Theo, who's he's got that kind of a formulaic game that you say is perfect here, which is that he'll start out a bit slow and then start making moves 3rd or 4th level. With Johnny Houston on his left, he's got a big argument to just sit tight, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think those two are probably the favourites in this heat. Johnny Houston, as you said before, he's got such a good record in these things. He made the Great Britain team in the Party Poker Nations Cup last year, and won his heat in that. And he definitely knows how to play these things.
First hand, and Johnson off to the races, bluffing from the small blind, and Arnott is having none of it. It's a pretty aggressive race here with the 3 kicker on the flop. He's right though, isn't he?
Pass.
Yeah, good start, and I'm sure that'll be good to get his confidence going early on.
Arnott's a builder by trade, but I mean, as you know, having watched this format, builders and window cleaners seem to be the occupations that have fared best. For some reason or other, maybe it's the not having a fear of heights, but Andy's off to a good start.
Pass.
Slade is a great name for a sort of a bad guy character, isn't it?
Pass. Pass.
He used to talk like this. Slade. Limp in here to Christoph's big blind.
Raise.
See, I've got to hit the flop now.
I feel like these guys are going to play a big pot at some point, Neil, because, like, Nick is the kind of guy that can be a little bit annoying sometimes.
Sure.
And Christoph is the kind of guy that can get the hump.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. This is a massive flop for Nick here, though. He's flopped a pair and gut shot straight flush draw.
7,000 one more time.
Such a big hand that that there's no way he can raise. I mean, he just loves it. anything, really.
I'm trying to
6 will give
disguise
him the
this,
same
you see.
hand.
Wow.
It's been a straight flush.
He's made a straight flush. And Christoph's made the bottom end of the straight. But,
This could be horrible for
well,
Christoph.
it's a very dangerous board. I guess Christoph can't lose too much money in it. But he's probably going to lose this 16,000 though.
He's betting an amount that's serious enough so that, you know, if Nick's going to make a play, he's going to have to be serious about it. Is that the intention of the bet?
I think so, yeah. Right now I'm spending my time concentrating on what Nick Slade looks like when he's got the absolute nuts.
What do you think Slade's going to do on the river? You cannot check a straight flush on the river, Neil, can you?
It's very hard to do that. I thought he did quite a good job of not going overboard on the Hollywood there. But, yeah, you're right. It's impossible to resist betting it.
22,000.
I have to say, I like the way Slade's played this. He's actually now given Haller something to think about. I mean, Christoph has to stop thinking maybe, did he have the ace of diamonds and just missed this and is just floating at this, doesn't he?
And he's offering him quite tempting odds, you know, offering him nearly 4-1 his money, and also he's giving Christoph a chance that if he does call it, he'll have enough chips left to fight on and still play. I mean, Nick's been playing very fast and loose, and you know, it's a very drawy board. There's a lot of 2 pairs out there.
Straight flush he's got. Straight
Well,
flush.
this can be anything. A pair with a high diamond. The nuts.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I am.
Yeah, could be absolutely anything. What it is the nuts. Straight flush. Sometimes, oftentimes, Neil, the nuts and complete air looks the same, doesn't it?
Sure. And Christoph said it really, you know, this could just be anything. And I mean, it was such a deceptive hand, and there were with that board, he could have literally had anything.
How often do you see a straight flush? Well, let's look at it again. 5-8 a diamond, 6-7-9 will fill it in. And Haller, only a straight. Nice pot for Slade. Slade 195,000. He's pretty much just glided there, Neil, and he's really looking like the form here, isn't he? Or is that too early to tell?
Well, it's early days, isn't it? I mean, I don't think there's not too many that have made too many mistakes in this so far. So I think Andy Arnott's been playing very well, and
Pass. Call and no raise.
we haven't seen too much of Theo Dalton so far.
Yeah, I'm guessing Theo's exactly where he wants to be, which is where he started.
Yeah, I think he's got to be happy. I'm sure his game plan has been to come in and have a quiet start and suss everyone out and not lose too many chips while you're doing it, and that's pretty much what he's done.
9 on
7,000.
board, second pair. Theo's bet this from the big blind.
Pass.
So, this is an informational bet. Yes.
Pass.
He's gonna feel pretty happy to take the pot here, isn't he?
Pass.
Yeah, I think he just wants to maintain his position and not get too carried away early, and he's got to be happy just kind of nicking the odd little pot here and there.
Theo told me he's going to try something different this tournament. Usually he just wears the black hat and the black shirt.
What was that?
This tournament he's wearing the black hat, the black shirt, and black socks.
I feel I lose a bit of concentration when I start to give a bit too much personality into the game, which happened in the last few events. So I think I'm going to be a bit more into myself and concentrating, and I'm probably not even going to talk to the other players today. I'm just going to try and concentrate on